Okay, got something a little different here. We've got an RC lead-in, RC136, and it's an amazing spec on this thing, and I'm going to be interested to see how it actually performs, because it's not very expensive for what you actually get, so I'm going to be very keen on seeing how it performs. The actual quad itself is really nice looking, and I'll turn around. I'm trying to get into the wind, and if you wonder why I'm trying to get into the wind, I'm getting absolutely midged. If you don't know what they are, Google them, Midge Scotland, and you'll see why. If there's a breeze coming through, it'll blow them away from me. If not, I'm going to be eaten alive. You know, I'll do that for the channel. Looking at the quad itself, it's really nice. I quite like the style and everything, and the look of it is rather nice. You've got an awesome looking camera here. I mean, really nice looking lens. The only thing that concerns me, first of all, and I haven't had a flight with it yet, so I'm not too sure, is it just seems a bit loose in its mount. It does have a little motor that you can feel sort of grabbing hold there, but it definitely will wobble. If I wobble it, it definitely moves. So a little bit worried about jello there. It doesn't come with a micro SD card, you have to put your own in, so I've popped that in there. Nice to see an antenna running on the outside, because that means we're going to have good range, we hope. Good LEDs down it as well. Proprietary battery, unfortunately, so it's just stuck in the back here. It's a bit of one of those, sort of squeeze it and give it a pull backwards. 2-cell 1500 milliamp hour, so it's not a huge battery by any means, and proprietary, as I said before, and you charge it through the balance port, and they quote, oh, I think it's about 3 or 4 hours to charge, but you can, there's other ways around that, and I'll put links down in the description for you for much quicker ways of charging it. The GPS, I presume, is in there. I haven't actually taken it apart, I've literally just come out to fly it. And you do get prop guards with it as well, and a spare set of props, all the usual sort of stuff. Onto the actual transmitter itself now. You've got, with that camera I was showing you there, you can tilt it up and down using this control here, but this seems to move way too much for how much that's going to move, so that'll be interesting. You've got another one on this side which is basically fake. You've got this one here is your camera operation. None of them are marked, by the way, on the top. So you press it once, it takes a still, hold it down, it starts the video, and same again for stopping the video. You've got this one's a follow me one, so you press this one and it's supposed to follow you around, so it'll be very interesting to see that. You've got, you can fly it in mode 1 or mode 2, the default is mode 2. Both the sticks are centered, so it's altitude hold. You've got a headless mode, but that says the headless mode is a surround mode in the instructions. The instructions are a little bit confusing compared to what you have in front of you here, sort of thing. I'm hoping the camera will pick up that. It does say headless mode, but it's supposed to go a pivot, surround a point basically, you know, so fly around a point. You've got auto return, and it is a GPS quad as well. So, and then you've got up and down for takeoff and landing. To arm it, you can pull them either way, like you can with most of them for arming. So let's get it fired up and see how we get on. Interestingly, it says you don't have to calibrate the GPS, which I'm quite interested in, because most of the other ones you do when you first get it, but it doesn't say you have to, so I'm going to try it without. Hopefully we won't get a flyaway in 2 seconds. You do have to pull both the sticks down and out to calibrate the gyro, and it advises you to do that. So I'm going to pop it on first of all, the actual transmitter as it says, and we've got a screen up here, and also it's 5.8 FPV as well. Turn on the actual quad itself. You have to hold that in for a couple of seconds. And you've got a battery monitor on the back as well, so it's really nice, and some serious nice LEDs there as well. So I am hoping this really works well, because it'd be lovely if it did. And it's an auto bind system, you don't have to do anything with it. Oh, there we go, we're live. So, whoops, oh, that's good. Oh well, the camera's working first of all. Whoa, that's quite rapid, so just a slight bit of movement. Oh, and if you leave it down, you can hear, I don't know if you can hear that, the motor's really screaming at me. Okay, I'm going to leave it in that position for now, and then I'm going to do the calibration that they recommend. I'm going to see whether I can see the LEDs flashing. Yep, we've got fast flashing LEDs, and then we're job done. So we haven't picked up the signal yet for the GPS, and I'm going to come over here because I'm hoping that breeze is going to get these midges away from me. Okay, so let's start the video. There we go. Got a massive great beep noise. I can't actually see where it is on there. Let's start the props. Let's take off. Oh, we have got GPS lock, I think. because the lights have stopped working. Yeah, well, pretty sure we got GPS lock. Whee! Oh yeah, no, that's pretty good. Oh, it's got a little bit of a rummage on it. Oh wow, we got jello on that screen. Whoa! Like I said before, I couldn't see how we weren't going to get. Gee whiz, that really has got jello. And also, it's got another thing that says when you do something with this, you can change it from high to low rate. So there isn't anything you can do with this. It sort of shows that if you take it backwards, it will then change to high and low rate. So I'm not seeing any sense in that at all. So let's just give it a go first of all, shall we? What I'm going to do first of all is just bring it over my head, because that will blow the midges away. Oh, it's got that sort of lurching thing. What did I have that on? There was one of the quads that had a... oh yeah, the X16, wasn't it? Yeah, the GPS version. That had that sort of lurching thing on it when it's in GPS mode. And there's no way of turning off the GPS either, so it's a little bit of a shame. And as you can see, the jello, I'd have to really funk it around a bit to get rid of that jello. That didn't look good on camera, did it? I know, guys, sorry about that. So we can tilt the camera down a wee bit more. Yep, there we go. Yep, ooh, it's got a tiny little bit of movement on it. There we go. Okay. It does seem to fly okay. I mean, it's got, once you've actually got it in motion, it's got a nice, even on the GPS, it's nice. Because some of them just sort of lurch about all over the place. Hey, yeah, that's quite good. Way. And it certainly lurches, so you're going to feel seasick when you see this video played back, I'm sure. Having mentioned that, what I do is I turn it round. That was a really fast turn. I'm going to stop the video. Whee! What's that? Oh, sorry, I've hit the wrong one. That was the follow me button. Sorry. I'm going to turn that around again. That's it, and then stop the video. And I'll do a quick selfie. There we go. Do we get any warning that we've taken a still? Nope, don't seem to. No, just a little beep, that's all. Oh, there was a little icon came up. The icons are really difficult to see on this thing. I don't suppose you'll be able to see them on here. I can hardly see them, to be honest. Yeah, the screen is not great, to be perfectly honest. So what was that? Let's try that follow me thing in a minute, shall we? So let's try this headless mode one. So, whoa! I wasn't happy with that. What was that doing? It was just going off somewhere or I don't know where it went there. It says headless on here, and it says surround a point on the other one. But when I pressed it, let me just show you. When I press it, it just going off somewhere or other. Whoa, I'm going to have to stop it because it's that tree. I don't know what it decided there that it had to do. Obviously something. God, I'm getting really midged here, lads and gals. Whoa, wow. I'm going to try that surround thing again. No, it just turns round and just heads off in that direction. I don't know where it's going over there, because that isn't return to home or anything. Oh, having mentioned that, let's just have a quick return to home. It's going up, it's beeping like mad. It's coming across to me. Whoa, that is really fast as well. Do you know, return to homes don't usually work that fast. And it's just sort of holding above me. I took it off on the... Yeah, that's pretty close. For a couple of metres, I suppose. Oh, it's drifting further away. And then you just cancel it by pressing it again. It does sort of lollop about a bit, like they do tend to. Some of them do anyway. Not all GPS by any means. So it can be quite nice and smooth. I would love it if you could turn the GPS off, because I tend to like that idea. Because then I've got more control. I do it on my Typhoon H quite a lot. Yeah, I just like it with the GPS off. GPS is great if you get a bit stuck and you're out a long way away and you want it to come back home. But for general things, I find I'm quite happy with it off. On some models, on other models, well, it's no sports model. It doesn't actually hang around too much either. It's actually got quite sort of nice flight characteristics. It's really cool actually. It's a little bit, I wouldn't say vague, it's just got that sort of hunting around GPS on it, so it's I'm trying to get right to the ridge here so I can blow these things away. Yeah, no, it's quite a nice flyer. But that jello on this camera is awful. Whoa. And the colour on the screen. I mean, I've got purple heather in the trees. The white balances out a wee bit, I think. God, wow, it's got some kick out. That's, yeah, it's got more throttle than it has pitch. Perhaps if I can find out how you could get it into high rates, it might be better. There is no way I can find what's high rates on here at all. There's nothing sort of gives it away. It does have auto land and auto takeoff as well. Whoa, I know we've got a little bit of a wobble going on there. I'm just distracted by the clouds, they're quite awesome on there. I'm going to get soaked as well as Midge. So simply press the down button here, and then it's just, oh, you have to hold it for a second or so. And then if you want to cancel it, oh, you have to press the button again. Giving it throttle doesn't make any difference, and that usually does. Or you can just bring it down, the throttle off. Going to catch that like a, there we go. Ooh, took its time, didn't it? So you've got auto takeoff as well. I'm pretty sure you'll have to arm it. Yeah, you do. So you have to arm it first of all, press the auto takeoff, which I'm going to stop that video again. There we go. Oh, you have to hold all the buttons down for a sort of second or two. And we've got the follow me mode. Right, okay, I'll just get down onto the footpath. We'll see how we get on with the follow me mode. Oops, no, I'm not jogging, you're safe. Whoop! Right, so I've got it facing away from me, and we're at a height we're not going to hit anything, that's good. So let's put it, the follow me mode is this one here, sorry. Whoop, and it's turned around and faced me over there. Okay. I've just cancelled that by just using the direction stick. I'm not too sure why it did that. It's flashing LEDs as well, so I don't know whether we're low on battery, I suppose. Oh yeah, we're getting, oh no, I think we have flashing LEDs here anyway. Let's try that follow me one again. So place it towards me. It says about 20 meters. It's got to be 20 meters, isn't it? Well, there I am in the screen. Oh, let's just make sure we are. No, I think we're definitely getting low on battery now. So I'm gonna. Yeah, the follow me is following some tree over there. So actually, if I just leg it up here, oh, it's staying with me. It just doesn't look at me. Hey, I don't want any comments about that. Thank you. And even if I turn it around towards me, which is really difficult, it really does not want to turn. See whether that's still on me. Well, it's sort of following me. Yeah, it is. You've obviously got to turn it towards you and sort out its orientation. It obviously doesn't have any orientation at all. I cancel that. There we go, and we're back together. We definitely still got flashing LEDs, so I will bring it into land, I think. We've still got two bars up at the back. My kind of establishment, 2 bars at the back, excellent. And we are getting a little bit of a rumble round with it. But I'm amazed you have to calibrate the GPS. I mean, that is pretty spot on, isn't it? I mean, that really isn't going anywhere. That's good. And it's supposed to have a fail-safe mode that it now shouldn't go out of about, was it 30 or 50 meters, something like that? Nope, it's not. All I'm doing is pitching forward and it's just coming back towards me. Whee! Whoa, I don't think it's very happy bunny. Let's auto return there. Whoa, I'm not sure what's happening there. Whoa, it's really got a hissy fit on. Wait, I'm actually touching nothing here, everyone. Gee, where's that thing's going mad? Whoa! I can still hear the motors running. I'm trying to kill them, but it's not killing anything. Wow. Whoops. I'm on my hand as I put it in with brushless motors. Hey, look at that, see? Scottish Heather again saved the quad. Right, well that was quite worrying. The way I read it on the information, it's supposed to have a safety mode that if the battery's low and you try and take it so far away, and then it just literally took over and started doing its hissy fit as you saw there, so yeah. But nothing's damaged, so I'll get it charged up and perhaps we'll give it another go, eh? Okay, so that was a different review, wasn't it? I've actually taken it apart because either a motor or an ESC has gone on the front here. The other one's power up. The quad seems absolutely fine, no damage done to it at all, apart from there's just an issue here, which is probably on the impact. It probably kept running because I couldn't actually turn it off. It just wouldn't stop until I pulled the power on it. Having taken it apart, just to have a quick look around it, and I haven't managed to repair this. I've got to sort it out yet, but I'm finishing the review now, to be perfectly honest. I'm just not comfortable with it till they get it sorted properly, I must admit. The actual components and everything look pretty good, and you know, all the connectors that are plugged in all have silicon on. A lot of the soldering does as well. It's, you know, it's a pretty good little quad, I think, and it could be excellent for the money. Quite amazing, I think. The GPS unit is actually up in the top bit there, and like I say, I haven't even unplugged this. I'm just literally doing it to show you. And it's shielded as well, so you know, you should really get, you know, a nice performance out of it and everything. It's pretty good. The other issue I had was with the camera, and with the power off, obviously the motors aren't engaged, but even with the motors engaged, it has quite a bit of movement around it. They'd have been better off, I think this camera's pretty good quality, they'd have been better off leaving it in a fixed position that you could just film and not worry about the motor. I think that sort of mucked up its how it's going to perform and everything. If I get this running again, what I should be doing is just put a foam under there, elastic band around the top as per normal with the channel, and just hold that in position there, and I think it will, you know, produce a reasonable job. But I've got to fix the motor and the ESC first of all. So, and also, obviously, if you got one, it wouldn't. Well, it shouldn't do that, because hopefully they'll see this review and they'll have already sorted it. So, hopefully the transmitter will work a bit better, or whatever the buttons are supposed to function to do would be good. So, at the moment, I can only tell you what I've got and what's happened. So that's the way I run the channel. I'll try and be as honest as I can. If it's something that you're interested in, obviously it's your money, your choice. So, link down in the description for you, and more videos on the way.